So Mark Zuckerberg says he's bringing back free speech to Instagram and replacing fact checks with community notes. I gotta start wearing a chain, man. All the cool people are wearing chains now. I got this. This is on the floor. I gotta get all the dust off of it. So, do I look cooler now? All right. Anyway, so let's go ahead. Let's watch it. So basically, this guy right now, he is in a situation where, you know, things are changing a lot.
Hey everyone. I want to talk about something important today because it's time to get back to our roots around free expression on Facebook and Instagram. I started building social media to give people a voice.
Yeah.
I gave a speech at Georgetown 5 years ago about the importance of protecting free expression, and I still believe this today. But a lot has happened over the last several years. There's been widespread debate about potential harms from online content. Governments and legacy media have pushed to censor more and more. A lot of this is clear.
It's not like it's you. You were censoring shit like crazy. Like, what do you mean? Don't go and act like, oh, they.
They said Lord Farquhar was on this block.
Lord Farquhar?
Yeah, they said I'm trying to find him, Lord Farquhar.
You sure you're not him?
What you mean I'm not him?
You don't look like you stole his whole hat. No funny. His whole
mean
hat,
stole?
his whole dome, bro.
Man, stop. I can't get
No
it.
funny shit.
But I'm gonna take the 401. What if he was short and rich? Like Lord Farquaad?
Well. You want me, I want you too, you know? Let me get some of that too, Yeah, I fuck with bitches who got money. If I spoil, then she spoiled. We got smokers in the kitchen, but there's not canola oil. Set a pot up on the burner.
No fucking way. That's him? Akala ko siya eh.
Let that motherfucker boil, and I can make a plate. Hey.
But I'm gonna take the 401. What if he
Top 3 questions I get asked. Hair tutorial, how tall are you, and when is the West Coast tour? In November, I did my East Coast tour. I went to 11 cities, and I was just walking around. If you spotted me in real life, you had the chance to see that I was real and get special prizes. And here I am, going all around the East Coast. Well, I am happy to announce the West Coast Catch Me If You Can tour. Texas, Arizona, Los Angeles, all these places, I will be there. If you catch me,
Tagal lang matchmaking ko.
you'll be able to.
If If my win rate at the end of the 124 games is below 50%, I have to buy all the Yuumi skins and only play Yuumi for a week, which if you don't know, is like one of the most hated and uninteractive champions in League of Legends. Okay, so I'm in Dota. I'm just waiting for my friend right now to join. As he's asking question, I'm beginner. I actually don't even know what RTS stands for, but I assume it's just like MOBA. I've played a game similar to Dota 2, League of Legends.
May your experience lead you to
Dota just needs a way to remind you what game we're playing. This was your home button. Wait, what? Oh, okay, yep. Yeah, this is cool, actually. Okay, I was expecting... I don't know why, when I thought of Dota... Oh, hello.
Hello.
Sorry. I was talking to myself because
No, you're good.
Yeah, no, dude. I was, like... For some reason... Okay, I'll actually talk to you now, though. I thought for some reason Dota would have, like, an old aesthetic. But it's actually kind of, like, new. I don't know.
It used to look pretty bad, and then it, like, got a rework. And that's kind of how it's been since. But yeah.
And so the journey begins. Yay, okay. We had a little bit of a look at the tutorial, but we decided most of the things wouldn't be too useful and it would probably be better just to play the actual game, since my friend would teach me everything anyways. So we started off by playing a bot game just to try the game out, but this game would not count towards the win rate.
So if you go guides, this is an important thing to do.
Yep.
And then you just click the second from top one.
10 seconds remaining.
So sorry, the top one.
Oh,
I meant
this one. Oh,
yeah, the one above that. And just click select.
Remaining.
Wait, where's...
The where you clicked on it.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
So these are community created guides.
Oh, yo, that's cool.
And now you can buy the recommended by guide thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you just right click those.
Okay. Oh, like, just everything?
Yep.
Mouse 5, Tango. So what were you saying this does again, sorry?
So you use it on a tree to get some regen, basically. The potion you've got as well heals you a lot quicker. And you don't need to eat a tree. But if they attack you or damage you in any way, it cancels it.
Okay, so I'm gonna save the green potion, right?
Yeah. So when you're really low and like behind tower.
Oh wait, it can't? Okay, yeah.
So yeah, just follow those minions. Your Q is like a stun, taunt, and an AoE around you. They'll hit you. And your W just does a damage over time.
Oh, okay.
Good day. Target enemy.
Am I meant to like Q first usually and then into other abilities?
So your W also slows, so you can use it to chase people down into the Q.
Oh.
But if they walk up, you kind of want to Q them.
What does my E do?
Yeah, so you see the number above your bar?
Oh, come on. Oh, I'm sad. Wait, this guy's level 1.
I don't know what he was doing at the start.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's not a... Okay. I thought that
so
was...
does it...
Yeah, point and click, but no. Yeah, you did tell me that, actually. I kind of just...
But, yeah, so you see the number above your E? Or above your bar?
Yeah.
It says 2?
Yeah.
So when that reaches 0, you'll do a spin that does a lot of damage.
What the frick? Wait, are these minions? Why did it...
Okay. The aggro is a bit weird in this game. So basically, when a target... Sorry, when an enemy is targeting a unit, and that unit dies, it'll pick the next closest unit that's threatening.
Last of my kind.
And that either means it's attacking it. So if you're attacking the tower, you're threatening the tower, or if you're attacking the enemy hero, you're threatening the...
Puta kaya pala. Random draft pala to. Naklik ko. Malaga ko sa C.
Enemy tower, and it'll attack you next.
Oh, if you attack the enemy minions, will it do it?
No.
Okay.
So otherwise, it'll always just attack an enemy minion. You want to be near them when you spin. That's why you taunt them, so they hit you, and then you'll see the spin and hit everything around you, which is pretty strong.
Oh, okay.
So probably one of the best times to use your Q, or if you're attacking the enemy hero, you're threatening the enemy tower, and it'll attack you next.
Oh, if you attack the enemy minions, will it do it?
No.
Okay.
So otherwise, it'll always just attack an enemy minion. You want to be near them when you spin. That's why you taunt them, so they hit you, and then you'll see the spin and hit everything around you, which is pretty strong.
Oh, okay.
So probably one of the best times to use your Q is when you're near a minion wave and the enemy hero, and you get all of them. But that's sometimes not the easiest to do.
Yeah.
And from there, after learning the basics, here's how my first bot game went.
So if you walk up to this guy, just like Q here. Okay, nice, actually, that's fine. They'll keep hitting you. You have no mana, but it's fine. Enemy. Yeah, so if you run...
Oh wait, crap.
You're fine, just Q. This guy.
You said on this card.
Yeah, so you bought it. It's in your backpack now.
I see it.
You can replace it with the branch or the axe. So basically the combo is you would blink in on top of them, blade mail, and then Q. So that you force them to attack you. And that procs your E, and they do self-damage. Yeah, you put the items out. You can kill this guy.
Oh wait,
if you blink on him.
That's you.
And if you... That's right.
Oh wait, I can move.
I'd probably run. Press your blade mail and your wand. Yep. You can turn. You blink. Yeah, nice. And blade mail?
Wait, what's blade? Oh wait, oh crap, I binded it. Oh yeah.
Your two, mouse ball.
Yeah.
So you want to keep running because this guy's on.
Is this a character?
So that you want to run away from that golem. It's someone's ult. They throw it down and it's like a summon.
Oh, Tibbers.
It's Tibbers.
Yeah. Wait.
But it's like really strong.
Yeah.
And even
what the hell? It's just taking the talent.
even after the guy who summons it dies, it just goes around shit. Click on the map in mid and just like press T. And then click anywhere in the range of that tower.
Oh.
So you can TP far away. So that's a lot of people.
Wait, I win these.
If you run in,
what is
you
this?
press blade mail and taunt. And blade, use your active. Yeah. And start dunking those two.
Boom. You're dead. Slow you.
Dunk them. Boom. So you blink, yeah?
Oh,
just walk back.
I guess if they run away.
So kind of chaos going on here, but you're fine. You can just walk up and down.
Oh wait, yeah.
It's like a special mode. So if you just play norms.
So yeah, I popped off pretty hard, and at this point I was feeling pretty good about my Dota skill.
I'm too confident now. I played versus bots and now I feel like I'm like, insane.
Now it's time to get humbled.
Yeah, true, actually. Nah, you're right. What's like another, I guess, easier character you would recommend then?
So, well, the one I talked about as well was Lion, who is intelligence, the bottom left support. You can also just type LI. Oh, there he is. So he's like a support mage kind of thing. Just ignore that. Okay,
yes,
cool.
Let's go. Alright, wait, what was the character?
So you can either do Lion, Axe, or Marcy.
I'll do Lion. I want to play Marcy, but I also
remaining.
want to play it later. Because
Yep.
then I'd be better at it.
Yeah, so just click that.
And so with my confidence, I queued up for my first ever
Why
actual
does it
Dota
show a
match.
certain play at
All hell's broken loose.
It's just random. Now just buy those items.
Okay, let's go.
So it's called Bounty Runes, spawn at the start of the game. And it's over here, to the right.
Wait, sorry. Oh, yeah.
So there's 4, and 2 of them are in the river.
Oh shit, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, so I just back out. it's not really worth. They got the rune, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay, yeah. No point anymore. It's like,
yep.
Yeah. Because they already got it, so fighting is 50 flip, and you have to play for more guaranteed plays.
So basically what you want to do here is use your Q to stun if your ally is getting attacked and denying Oops. Specifically the ranged one, because it gives more golden XP than the others. What you can do is you can use your E on the enemies once you're, like, when you're not too close. So you want to run here. Nice.
Pasang packet loss ko.
The highlight of the NVIDIA keynote for me was when CEO Jensen Huang quipped that if you bought an RTX 4090, that was probably the best investment you could make.
At the time.
Just consider all the entertainment happiness that it could give you.
Yeah.
But one small thing, Mr. Huang. When NVIDIA launched the RTX 4090, your stock price was about $11.50. So if someone had bought that instead of a 4090 as their investment, well, hey, good news, because they should be able to comfortably afford a 5090.
Damn, you could have turned $1,600 into 20,000? That's in 3 years? Holy shit. That's wild.
Or 10.
God damn.
As for everybody else, well, unfortunately,
that's what I did. How much did y'all make?
Happiness.
That's wild.
So you're going to be trading a truly princely sum for the privilege of experiencing their latest and greatest. But affordability aside, this was
100K, 80K.
NVIDIA kicked it off with the most beautiful real-time rendered demo that I have ever seen, and then followed it up with a slew of new RTX Blackwell 50 series GPUs with brand new technologies like DLSS 4.0, DLSS Transformer, Neural Faces, and some of the GPUs even have prices that, taken at face value, might actually be kind of exciting.
I think that the 5070 price is extremely reasonable. And I think that we could see probably in the 70 series, I'm expecting to see price reductions for like the lowest end. And like, because I've always had the dream of being able to build a $1,000 PC and just sell it. I wanted to call it the big black box. And I just sell a black box of a PC that runs as well as I possibly can for $1,000. And if things are evolving in the way that I hope they will, I think that it'll be possible, but you're fighting against inflation as well. It might have to be 1,500, which is like, I think 1,500 is too much for it to be like, 1,000 is like, damn, that's awesome. Scalpers too, I'd buy one. Yeah, I feel like that'd be huge.
Claimed on stage that the 5070 will offer 4090 levels of performance.
That is crazy.
At $549.
But I mean, to be fair though, like if I'm my misunderstanding, it's offering the level of that performance, but it's also doing that artificially through AI generation as well. It's not like you're getting a 4090. Yes, okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Immediately followed that up with a huge red flag saying that this feat would be impossible without AI.
Sure.
So I was all like, sick, woo! And then I was all like,
probably want to see it.
Well, no sooner did I say that than some burly guys in green showed up and said, all right, you cynical tech-tipping son of a bitch, we're going to show it to you right now.
Yeah, let's see it.
But you got to do the thing. The thing, I said? Yeah, the thing. Oh, right, the thing. The segue to our sponsor, Wicked Cushions. Give your headset a new lease on life with Wicked Cushions replacement ear pads. They offer impeccable comfort and more than a dozen awesome looks. Get your own Wicked Cushions using our link in the video description today.
It's kind of small.
We'll get to some of the AI and data center stuff.
One kidney, please. What?
I want to talk GeForce. And right now, we are behind the scenes getting the first ever hands-on with the RTX 5090.
Yeah.
Well, we aren't yet. Now we are. They didn't tell me I could touch it, but they can't stop me.
It's not that big.
Before we go deeper, there are a couple of things that stood out immediately from their sizzle video for this thing. I mean, yeah, there's the incredibly compact PCB with the state-of-the-art power delivery that enables a sick dual-fan, dual-slot cooler with pass-through for both of the fans.
I'm really glad that they're focusing on keeping the size to be conservative. Because for a while, I felt like my first graphics card that I ever got, it was like, I don't know, it was like maybe like this big, and it wasn't even this short, it was like maybe this big. Like, I bet actually, you know what, now that I think about it, it was smaller. It was a, God, I'm probably going to get this totally wrong. Radeon 4650. I think that was my first one ever.
Your middle tower is under attack.
It was like somewhere like the mid-2000s. That was a card? Yeah, I don't know. And like now they're just gigantic.
That's right. Both of these fans are blowing right through the cart. But this, wow, thank you. No more need for fire-prone right-angle adapters to clean up your cable management and angled power.
Yeah, that's also going to be really big. Like, I'm going to be honest, like a little kind of like this doesn't matter to anybody else except for like a company, is that like with Starforge, this makes like fitting this stuff in a lot fucking easier. Like way fucking easier. Because it's a smaller tool and there's like not as many like weird points of yeah, that's DIY. Exactly, right? Because I think also, like, making components for PCs more modular and easier to, like, replace and similar, I think that makes it to where more people can access PC building themselves. Like, a lot of people, the way that they get into PC building is that they buy a PC, and then they upgrade a PC, and then they upgrade it a couple more times, then they build their next one, right? I feel like that's the gateway drug. That's what I did. How many of you guys, is that what you did? Yeah, for sure. And so, like, this is a huge improvement. Where shit breaks. Well, for me, it was like, okay, I want to get more RAM. Okay, well, I don't have enough RAM, or my motherboard can't handle the RAM. Okay, well, now I need to get a new power supply, because if I get a new motherboard, the power supply can't handle it. And it's like, okay, well, now I've got to learn how to build a computer, right? And so, yeah, but that was like a multiple years after I had just upgraded a graphics card.
Okay, Linus, it has a nice cable, but what about the specs? Oh, I've got specs. Let me put it this way. If you have a 4090 right now, the 5090 is the GPU that she tells you not to worry about. In raw numbers, here's what that looks like.
It's a 2x better.
This is going to be one heck of an upgrade. I can't wait to see it in action.
Yeah, that's what I want to fucking see.
So why am I waiting? Let's do it.
Let's go.
Here, relegated to the floor like a common chicken, is the previous king, the RTX 4090. Why don't we start there?
That's where mine
NVIDIA
is.
Can't let me show you guys much prior to the performance embargo in a couple of weeks. We get one game, and only one game, and we can't change the settings. But I can't think of anything I'd want to change.
Can you show the
here.
settings?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because like, so they're gonna show Cyberpunk. Thank you. Like, that's exactly what I want to see. So you've got
thing is cranked, and to their.
Let me go back.
That's so late. He's here early.
Interesting.
Okay. 80 field of view. Yeah, I don't know why they have that. I'm just looking at it right here. Okay.
Absolutely everything is cranked.
It's on performance? Yeah,
And
yeah.
To their credit, they did load up frame view, so I won't be purely relying on feel to evaluate the difference.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay, so let's play on the 4090. Yep, that's a pretty powerful GPU still. And it's even more
That's
powerful.
about what I get, by the way. Whenever I played Cyberpunk, those were the numbers that I was hitting. I was at the 100 to 120 range. And like my monitor's 160, so I'm like under the performance standard. I know, that's, I understand that it's on a 4090. I'm saying that my experience is similar to his on a 4090 as well.
Then you probably realize, before we move over to the 5090, this build of Cyberpunk has some new goodness baked into it, including NVIDIA's new transformer model and DLSS 4 frame rate. So the
this
results
to me
we're
is
getting,
crazy.
even on the 4090 here, are not going to be comparable to your system at home. This guy is performing a little better thanks to some of these changes.
Okay.
It's nice that it's getting the extra help because...
Is that 4K? Mine was 1440.
It's not close. Even without looking at the numbers, which are double, this is wickedly smooth. I still remember, I think it was on a short circuit or something, we were looking at a system from...
Fuck. Alright, so I guess I have to buy a new monitor. Do you guys want to give me some help on like looking at a new monitor to buy? Because I can order like, so should I go to 240 or 300? Like, I could go 4K OLED. I don't want to do 4K. I don't think 4K is worth it. Yeah, maybe we look at it after this.
It was my first time playing Cyberpunk on the 4090 because I hosted the review and everything, but I never actually got to game on it. And I was like, oh my god. Yeah, it was a lot faster. And it's like, where are the polygons, you know? Where have my polys gone?
Good one.
Sure, the thing is
good one, Linus.
$2,000 US, a 25% increase, and is rated at 575 watts. But for the first time in what feels like forever, at least we're getting more for the money. This feels like a truly Halo tier product. The 512-bit memory bus, 5,000 more CUDA cores, and noticeably better performance. Like I can't believe that this is Cyberpunk running at 4K with ray tracing.
They're not going to have game capture, are they?
Can't believe it? Because it isn't. Frame gen and AI-assisted ray tracing.
NVIDIA. Were they in the room when he said this? Uh-oh.
Tracing are doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Uh-oh.
Jensen gave us a bit of insight into this, telling us that out of the about 33 million pixels in his demo, only 2 million of them were calculated, with the rest extrapolated using AI. But, okay. I mean, it doesn't matter as long as it looks good, right? So,
true.
How good does it look? Well,
like, let me see, actually. This is probably not a very good test. Oh, shit.
He's dominating now. He's dominating.
Absolutely. Show, right?
Let me just see. Yeah, I can't really tell because it could be the camera or it could be the recording. You'd have to have it recorded locally on the PC to get an idea of like what the frame ghosting is or anything like that. It's really hard to say. Looks blurry? Yeah, but why does it look blurry? It could have... We didn't see the option for motion blur on... okay.
How
it's hard
good
to
does
say.
it look? While I'm supposed
camera?
to be just showing this off, what I've actually been doing is looking around for a couple of interesting examples of how DLSS 4 doesn't handle everything perfectly.
Okay.
See the way this text kind of jitters and blurs if I move around?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's the predictive stuff. Yeah, people have been complaining about this for a while. I do think that it's improving, though. And also, keep in mind that... I really wonder, because, I mean, most cameras don't record at 240 FPS, right? So, what is this really like on a PC looking at a monitor?
Move around, it's not as clear as the rest of the frame. See, it's okay if I do, it's okay if I strafe. And I've noticed some instances of particularly bright or high contrast objects having little ghosts on them.
Okay.
With that said, I know what I'm looking for. Other reviewers are going to know what they're looking for.
Was it 30?
If I were to put one of my siblings in front of this, looks pretty good.
I think that Linus is really right about this, and I think it's a huge point of contention that a lot of people that are especially, like, really serious... Oops. Oh, wow, my chain broke. Did I lose aura now? Oh, fuck. I pulled on it too hard. Oh, no. Guys. Shit!
Your middle tower is
Uh-oh. The buff's gone? Yeah, guys, it's over. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to borrow a chain from Nick. Well, anyway, I've debuffed my chakra. Oh, that's real bad. And so, I think that casual players don't care or notice the blurring, and they would prefer the blurring to bad FPS. Like, I think that if you took, like, if you get 100 people in a room, and the way that they decide what video games they're gonna play is which commercials come on in between football or basketball games, and you put all of them in a room, and you had them look at one with DLSS on versus off, I bet most of them would say that they prefer DLSS. So, like, this stuff matters. It does, but it only matters to, like, a very hardcore minority of people. And I think to the average casual Andy, they're going to think that it's great. The issue is benchmarking with it? Yeah, sure, right? Ghosting is less annoying than choppiness, sure. Yeah, exactly. And I think that smoothness is what people care about more when playing video games, even if it's artificial smoothness.
And NVIDIA was quick to point out that this is both running at lower latency and with fewer artifacts than DLSS 3.5. Enough about the 5090 that, let's face it, most people aren't going to buy. Let's talk about the rest of the family. The RTX 5070 comparison to the 4090 should be taken with a grain of salt. I mean, obviously, that's going to be with DLSS version 4.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's going to be using their new MFG, or multi-frame generation.
Multi-frame generation. So this is Far Cry, Cyberpunk, DLSS. Okay, so this is the 4070 versus the 5070. Okay.
4X. That feature is limited to 50 series cards and is powered by AI.
Wow.
And obviously, the situation might change depending on the resolution you're running. I mean, 4K needs a fair bit of VRAM. So, can a few hundred more CUDA cores net such a wild performance boost? Especially with so much less VRAM?
I feel like 4K, unless you're playing, like, my monitor size, like, what's your monitor size? Because for me, I'm at 27 inches, and I don't feel comfortable going above that. I feel like with the way that I've, like, my setup, I think 27 is the, like, I've been using a 27-inch monitor ever since Wrath of the Lich King. And so, like, I measure time in WoW expansions, or at least I used to. So, like, I got it at the end of Wrath, so it was probably, like, 2010. So, yeah, I'd be looking at a 27-inch. I just don't really feel like a 1440 to 4K difference. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that big.
It's a bold claim, but with this mix of next-gen CUDA,
Ultra-wide makes a difference. Yeah, for some games it does, like PoE.
Could very well achieve it, at least in some titles. And if it looks anywhere near as good as this does, while costing less than half of what the 4090 did at launch, well, I certainly wish that it had 16 gigs of RAM, but even without it, they are going to sell a lot of these. Not to me, you might say. I want 16 gigs of VRAM. Well, then you are going to need to take another step up to the 5070 Ti, or another step to the RTX 5080. And about these. If prices had stayed the same, I'd probably be pretty pissed off right now. But the 270 class cards they showed today are $50 less than last gen. And I don't know if that's because of competition, but
I think it's because they're probably being able, I think that, and I don't know what I'm talking about, by the way. So, like, I'm just talking out of my ass. But I think that it's probably because they have to spend less time and, like, development on actual resources and materials, because AI makes up the difference. So, like, the cost of development for these things is probably cheaper. And, like, that's what I'm really hoping is going to happen. Like, that's my dream, because I feel like if PC gaming, I think that we only really have, like, maybe 3 more generations of graphics improvements to where we really start hitting human eye limitations. Am I crazy for thinking that? And then, like, every other innovation beyond that until we get to, like, some other level of, like, experiential, like, you know, like gameplay. And so we already have, yeah, I feel like we've already started to hit that plateau, right? With some like tech demos with Unreal. Yeah, I feel like it's basically photorealistic. Like, where do you, like, how do you make a new product after that? If you're hitting the ceiling on performance, or sorry, if you're hitting the ceiling on, well, yeah, on performance and like visuals, then the only way that you can adapt and innovate is in like cost. It's making it cheaper, right? Or smaller. And so, yeah, with realistic effects, and that's what I'm really hoping. Better efficiency? Yeah, exactly. That's when PC gaming will really grow.
And it actually gets better. The RTX 5080, with all the other bells and whistles that we've mentioned so far, and sporting an additional 1,000 CUDA cores compared to its predecessor, is set at just $999. I say just. I know $1,000 is still really expensive, but that is down $200 from the RTX 4080, or about 16%.
That's a crazy fucking increase. Or sorry, decrease. That's nuts.
It's got next-gen everything, 1,000 more CUDA cores, more than double the AI tops, and more memory bandwidth, meaning it should deliver legitimately flagship-class performance at that price, even if there does exist an even higher-end card for the mega ballers out there.
Yeah.
Right alongside their new desktop GPUs, NVIDIA announced 50 series for laptops as well. They start as low as $1299 with the RTX 5070, and they are claiming 4090 performance using half of the power, and then the lineup goes all the way up to an RTX 5090.
I always wonder, like, because I don't have any data on this at all. I wonder how many people are really buying gaming laptops. Because, like, they keep making so many of them. There's got to be, like, this huge market of people buying them that I'm just not seeing. Because how is there this much innovation and development and updates on gaming laptops unless people aren't buying? They've got to be buying them like crazy, right? It's a lot bigger than you think, bro. That's the thing, right? Is like, because I feel like it's a blind spot because I don't know anybody that games on a laptop.
At $2899. By the way, if you want to see our quick first initial reactions to MSI's 50 series cards when we were under embargo, and to watch us prank Colton, why don't you check out our behind-the-scenes video over at lg.gg/floatplan. But wait, there's more. Jensen brought a wafer prop onto the stage to illustrate the incredible technology that's built into their NV72 AI racks. He described it as equal to 20 cars. Not 100% sure if he meant in terms of complexity.
That's 5, baby. 5. There's no accident anymore. This isn't an accident now.
Steam yan. Kita mong lag yun. Ayoko muna maglaro. Putang ina, nakita mo yun. Ayop na laro to. Lag ako sa siya po.
Your top tower is under attack. Ding dong.
Such fascinating images. Yes. Elixir Reaper. Red Butcher. Ungodless.
Holy crap, Ricky's unstoppable! Wubba lubba dub dub!
Level 1.
With pleasure. Mind the drop.
Oh my gosh, Morty! He's from Boston because he's wicked sick!
Spec. Use nga. coordination yung dalawa. Bilag talaga. Pipikon talaga ako sa ping. Nakasar ako sa ping.
Back onto the field. Excellent idea.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I understand. As it pleases me. Taste. Interesting. What's over there?
Tapos, lakan baon.
Indeed. Very good. What's over there? I understand. Such fascinating energies. If it pleases me. Interesting.
Hindi mapatay yung gato.
Yes.
Talaga ako, puta. Tangin ng hook yan. Okay.
Leave their very long relationships and then they end up
What's over there?
Pinabistot ko ngayong router.
Yomimasu. Yomimasu. Hon. Hon. Hon.
Tabimasu, yomimasu, yomimasu.
Yomi.
時々ニュースを読みます。
Very good. Scepter of Divinity. Indeed. Absolutely. Interesting. Absolutely.
Dire structures are fortified.
時々ニュースを読みます。ニュース読みます。
Ay, Tokidoki news. Okay, shit.
4本見ます。読みます。
ジャズ、
パスポート、映画、
空港、
Doing Duolingo.
Excellent idea.
Anong hooks yun?
Excellent idea. With pleasure. As it pleases me.
Pilag talaga ako, putang yun.
Absolutely.
Pero nga may stock sa server, baka mas ano. Sa piping. Ares.
Interesting. With pleasure.
Those sods! We got their bum tower. Rock on, Tommy! He's dead! Your top tower is under attack. Remember that top tower you liked so much? Mwah! Kiss it goodbye!
Motley potential never dull. What's over there? Yes. Very good. I agree. I see. What are you buying?
Ina. Ganon. Pero stock yun siya. Pwede doon pa naman ako.
Interesting. Well-gotten gains. Feast. Yes. What's over there? Absolutely. Indeed. With pleasure.
Can anyone hear me? It's a killing spree over here!
I must have slipped on. You discovered power.
Dire's courier has been killed!
Eh, weird.
Oh, jeez, he's dominating!
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Dire structures are fortified.
I am.
読みます。6、7、見ます。
よく本を読みますか？よく、本、を読みますか？
雑誌を読みますか？
時々本を読みますか？時々本を読みますか？
Murphy's just a chill dude, so someone explained to me why Radiant had to go and kill him.
I see. Interesting. With pleasure. Interesting. Absolutely. Excellent idea.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
This time with pleasure. What's over there? Very good.
That was fucking scary.
I understand.
I had to stop my TP.
Such.
Your top tower is under attack. Oh man, this is totally harshing my mellow.
Indeed.
Galag ako, putang ina. Nakakapikon.
Interesting. That should help. What's over there?
I got scared, like he was waiting for me, man.
Absolutely.
I'm seriously getting tired of this place.
Feel my eyes upon you. Yes.
Counter ko ng counter spell. Bumalik sa kanya.
Yes.
Bumalik sa kanya. Kawawa.
Interesting.
Akala niyo mapatay niya ako. Naka-fire.
It's a killing spree! The enemy's top tower has fallen. The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
時々本を読みますか？
Flippin' Nora, we got the top.
時本を読みますか？
よく雑誌を読みます。
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen.
ニューを
The
か
enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
よく本を読みます。
Fired into the sun with a giant catapult. The enemy's bottom barracks has many creeps. Wow, those guys are awesome.
本を読みますか？本を読みますか？
I'm coming, friends. Wait for me. understand. Prepare to be tested. This gives me an idea. If it pleases me.
So unnecessary.
With pleasure.
So unnecessary.
Once over there.
Ano ko ba na?
Father's masterpiece. Curious. Are you even trying?
Oh man, this guy's dominating!
Taas ang ping ko po, tayo.
I understand. I agree.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
This will be fun.
Oh, not so fast, Morty, because he just mega killed. It's a mega kill now.
Such talent. That's better.
Ang lag ko, nakakaasar. City, cooldown reduction. Damage reflection, range. We'll go for range, movement speed. Ito kailangan ko. Hindi ko na ito. Isang city, isang ano, isa pang rat. Isang rat, dalawang city pa. Kulang pa to. Isa na lang. 1 token lang makukuha ko. Ay, hindi pala. Eh. 1, 2. Kulang pa ako isa. Mana void pa siya eh. Ang daling encounter.